Now that we've preheated this for a while, let's put a little bit of oil on there. You don't need a lot. Okay, again, we want to use that silicone pastry brush to really coat our pan instead of having pools of oil. And this really makes the oil go farther, okay? But you always want to preheat your pan first before adding the oil. That's going to really help it have more non-stick properties by doing that. My wife likes to do 2 scoops of the batter. I'm going to do about 3 big tablespoons full and just spread it out a little bit. All right. And create some nice circles. She likes to do smaller ones. I like to do bigger ones. Here's what you're looking for when you're cooking pancakes. All right. Now, I know this might be just very simple things. You're looking for a balance of heat to brown the underside while having bubbles coming through on the top side here and looking for those bubbles just to pop. Okay. So you'll see like little air bubbles coming through all the way across your pancakes. You're waiting for those to come up. You'll see a little clear bubble on the top as it forms, and then the bubble will just pop. And you'll be able to look inside that bubble as it pops, and you'll basically see the inside cooked. What you're looking for is a balance of that action, of the bubble popping action, along with the bottom side getting golden. Here's the challenge, okay? Or here's the pitfalls you could run into. If you were to check the underside, you're like waiting for these bubbles and you're like, oh, you know what? I'm not getting any bubbles yet. And you check the underside and it's like brown already, but yet you see no bubbles yet. It's telling you that your heat's too high. So it's browning the underside before the batter can cook through. Or let's say the opposite. Let's say you have your bubbles coming up and they're popping. And you think, oh, great. It's going to be time to flip it. And you go and check and it's not even brown yet. It's telling you that your heat's too low. And they've been on there for so long with that low amount of heat that they've cooked through, but there's not enough heat to create any browning action. You're not going to get the good flavor. And you're going to have these anemic-looking pancakes, which aren't going to look very good at the table, but they're going to be cooked through. So you're looking for that balance of as soon as the bubbles start forming, ideally in the center, and just start popping, and then you should be able to check. So I don't know if you can see this. I'll try and show it to you. See if you can see these bubbles here. Can you see that? Right? They're just starting to pop now. So I'm going to check the underside to see if I have any golden action. And let me show you, okay? Let me show you where I'm at. I got golden action, okay? Let me check this one. This one's a little darker, but I got it, okay? So the bubbles were just starting to pop. I have my golden action, and we're just looking to cook now the batter all the way through by having the heat on the other side. Like a good steak, you never want to flip your pancakes back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. It's cook on one side till you have that golden action, cook on the other side until it's cooked through and you have your golden action on the other side. And that's it. Same thing with a good steak. You put on your grill, put it in a cast iron pan, whatever. Don't flip it until you're happy with the crust on the bottom side. Once you're happy with the crust, then you can flip it, get the crust on the other side, and cook it to your desired doneness. With pancake, it's easy. You just have to make sure that the batter is cooked through, right? We don't want raw batter, obviously, but we want golden on both sides. So how do you know if you're not supposed to flip them back and forth? Well, I mean, when I say that, you're not supposed to flip them back and forth and cook them on all these sides all the time. You just want to flip them once, and then you can check. And this is how you're going to check. You're going to touch them, and they should spring back like you were touching a cake in the oven. But just temporarily flip it, test the other side really quick, and then you know they're done, right? And take them off. Get your plate and start creating a little stack of Johnny cakes here, okay?